Hi, one of the best revision techniques that we all know and love here is the revision card. So we're going to show you how to make one of these. First of all, you need to write your quote on the front of the card. And today I'm going to use "Out damned spot, out I say" from Shakespeare's play Macbeth. I'm going to make sure I punctuate it properly so that I can remember it. And then on the other side, you need to write down the key pieces of information that you're going to remember for the analysis of that quote, because remembering the quote isn't good enough by itself. So I've prepared one here, first of all, and it helps if you've got someone to test you. And when we're at home, we obviously haven't got anybody who's an expert in English. We're very lucky here. Find Mrs. Pinkstone. So Mrs. Pinkstone, will you help me, please?
Of course.
Here we go.
Okay.
I've got two that I've prepared. I'll show you this one later. Could you do the one that I've just done? So this one is "Out damned spot, out I say." And I think Lady Macbeth says this quote. And she is speaking, first of all, in prose.
Good.
And I think that shows her fall from nobility into madness.
Good.
I think these words are monosyllabic, means one syllable, and she also uses repetition, and she repeats herself. And I think Shakespeare uses this technique to show that she has this frenetic quality, and it reveals her disturbed state of mind.
Perfect.
Then the noun spot. What did I say about that spot? The noun spot is linked to the motif of blood, and it suggests it's the metaphorical staining of her guilt following Duncan's killing.
Perfect.
And then finally, that adjective "damned" links to the idea of Lady Macbeth and her actions being associated with being damned to hell.
Brilliant.
So I've remembered the 4 key points about that.
Brilliant, well done.
I think one of the other techniques is we could use pictures, dual coding, to go with our quotes. So here's one. I don't know if that'll show up. There we go. I've used the quote, "Look like the innocent flower, but be the serpent under it." And Miss Pinkstone, I'm sure you're going to be impressed with my pictures, but there are
Stunning.
4 things that I need to learn linked to that quote. Now, "look like the innocent flower." It's a simile. And if you are a flower, that would suggest that Macbeth must appear to be innocent, because a flower is harmless.
Good.
Serpent, be the serpent. Oh, I've forgotten the language device.
Begins with N.
Is it a metaphor?
Well done.
So "be the serpent" suggests that Macbeth has got to act in a cruel, sly, evil way, because snakes are cruel, sly and evil. And then the serpent also links to the Bible, because Adam and Eve, linking to the Garden of Eden, Eve was tempted by a snake, the serpent, and that led to Adam's downfall from grace. So in the same way, Lady Macbeth is tempting Macbeth, which will lead to his downfall.
Perfect.
And then finally, I have to remember context. So the context point I'm going to talk about here is the allusion to the medal that James I gave to those people who discovered the conspirators. On that medal was a dagger with a flower on the top, with a serpent wrapped around the dagger, and there was an inscription on the dagger, on the medal as well, and I've forgotten that, Mrs. Pinkstone.
He
who concealed himself is detected.
Well done.
And I think that means it's a warning. So Shakespeare intends it as a warning to anybody who's going to go against King James, which obviously nobody will. Are we okay?
Perfect.
Brilliant. Revision cards, use them. Thank you.